gbogbo ń tá a bá fẹ́ ṣe ní Ifẹ̀ báwo ló ṣe lè pawó fún àwọn èèyàn wa báwo ló ṣe lè fún àwọn èèyàn wa níṣẹ́ ń tá a fẹ́ wò ní ìsìn nìyẹn. They have changed the face of Ile-Ife without allowing it to lose its soul. In Boston, Massachusetts, Bill Schofield created what became known as the Freedom Trail. He saw both the need for a clearer and more concise wayfinding tool for tourists visiting Boston's historical sites. If we create the Ife Trail, we will find locations that people can visit everywhere without getting tired. They are fascinated by what they are hearing, by what they are seeing. There were iron smelting sites. There were glass beads making industries. There is the Oparonyo. The trail can move from one historic site to the other, ending at the Oparonyo. Once all these things are established, you will begin to see that we are going to create employment for the people of Ile-Ife and beyond. And that is very significant for our people. So, we are beginning to see the attributes of Oromiyan in both traditional terms and modern terms. Then let us quickly look at the aftermath. Oromiyan's life and times had notable impact on the political, cultural, and traditional aspects of life in Yoruba land and beyond. The reality and facts of Oromiyan's Odyssey needs to be re-examined in multidimensional ways. The attempt by Oromiyan to return to Mecca to fight his grandfather's traducers led him to journey northwards. But his inability to accomplish these tasks ultimately allowed him to meet with different people. Oromiyan's connection with both Oyo and Benin brought Ile-Ife added honor. To buttress the importance of Oromiyan's association with Ife and Oyo, it was customary for a new Alaafin to send for Oromiyan's sword at Ile-Ife. This is believed to be the sword of victory and the symbol of Alaafin's authority. His Odyssey has therefore established for all times tools that can be used as tourist attractions and that have served to help in the definition of certain issues relating to supremacy. Ní ayé ìsìn, there is what we call historical revisionism. Àwọn èèyàn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí yí ìtàn padà. Wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ fún wa pé Odùduwà gan pé Benin ló ti wá sífẹ̀. Àwọn kan tẹ̀ wá ní kò tiẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó ń jọ́ràn míyàn. Báwo ni a ṣe ń láti ṣe ní ìsìn tí a fi gbọ́dọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gba ìtàn wa padà, tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbọ́dọ̀ kọ́ kó yé àwọn tó wà ń ta ní ìsìn, kó yé àwọn ọmọ ayé ìsìn. Àwọn ọmọ ayé ìsìn wọ́n mọ̀ nípa Amẹ́ríkà ju Ilé-Ifẹ̀ lọ o. Wọ́n mọ̀ nípa UK ju Ilé-Ifẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká jẹ́ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ jẹ́ ká mú wọn padà. Nàìjíríà cancel history fún bí 30 ọdún. Lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ tá ń bí nísìn, Awólọ́wọ̀ tá bá bèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn pé ta la Awólọ́wọ̀ wá ní footballer ni. Gbogbo orú nǹkan báyìí ló yẹ ká correct. So, Oromiyan's choice of coming back to Ile-Ife to become an Oni was a loud proclamation of the superiority of the stool of Ife to what he established at Oyo. His line that began to rule Benin as the Eweka dynasty also established for all times the Yorubaness of the Benin monarchy. Oyo grew to become one of the most powerful states in Yoruba land. Even then, it continued to recognize Ile-Ife as the spiritual home. The sacredness of Ile-Ife that gave it eternal respect and immunity from external attacks or destruction by any Yoruba state remained unassailable. It is now high time to re-establish the clear historicity of Ile-Ife in the context of tradition and modernity. This should benefit from the creation of an Ile-Ife historical research scheme that will be sponsored by Ile-Ife's sons and daughters under the guidance and direction of the House of Oduduwa. This will tally with the vision of Oba Ogunwusi for Ife. And here I am going to quote Kabiesi. The Ile-Ife of my dream will be strategically positioned to empower its people socially, economically, and culturally to bring about the desired developments. Now, with our resolve to transform Ile-Ife, we are set to leave no stone unturned in the drive to put Ile-Ife on the map of the world. Our ultimate goal is to reposition the House of Oduduwa as a worthy example of successful inward-looking community. End of quotation. It is therefore important to understand the capacity of Ile-Ife to launch that revolution is not in doubt. Ife must respond to the forces of demand and supply without losing its soul. Ife oye ejikiri, ejikiri egbe Ife ga, olórí ayé nífẹ̀ oye.